Lessons from a mother. Lesson number 3. Money is not the root of all evil. I know that's a phrase that's thrown around a lot, but unfortunately that phrase has been taken out of context, and not even taken out of context, it's being misquoted, because that's not what it says in the scripture. The scripture actually says the love of money is the root of all evil, and that's a question of the heart. That's a question of greed. Learning how to manage your money, save your money, invest your money, and grow your money are all really, really valuable skills that you need to have. I'm only starting this financial literacy journey now, and I'm in my 30s, and the more I do, the more I realize I've wasted a lot of time and I've also wasted a lot of money, unfortunately. But it's never too late, and everything that I learn now, the good thing is that I get to pass that on to you. Now, there are going to be people that come along and tell you not to aspire to wealth, that doing so is sinful. God doesn't want you to have money, all kinds of nonsense. A lot of the people in the Bible were wealthy people, but the truth of it is that they knew what to do with it. They knew how to manage it. They knew how to be generous with it. And so that's another skill that you need to learn, and that I hope I also learn, is how to be generous when I eventually become rich. It is a super valuable skill that is essential. So hit the books. I've got a few already on my shelf. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I think you've already heard the audio book because we listened to it in the car. I will teach you how to be rich. What am I reading right now? How to Own the World. I'm enjoying that one. That's a good one too. Second thing is deciding who you are going to marry. Now I'm going to do a few videos on that because that's a whole issue in itself. But it's not only important to know how to manage your own finances, but it's also important to know that your partner knows how to do it too. Whoever you marry needs to be just as financially savvy as you, if not more so. Because once you're pooling finances together, you're in a very vulnerable situation. Your partner has the ability to capsize your financial future if you let them. They have the ability to turn you into a millionaire, billionaire even, if you're both on the same page. And so never let anyone, one, put you in a bad financial situation, but two, never let anyone not allow you to be part of your financial journey. There are people who say, oh, it's not a woman's place to deal with the money. As a head of the home, I'm the one that takes care of the finances. My wife doesn't need to worry about that. These are all really ignorant statements and dangerous statements. There are women who come forward on social media every day saying that they've been financially abused, they've been the stay-at-home mum, the husband has now decided to go off with someone else, and they have no idea how much money they have. They have no idea where the accounts are, who the accounts are with, how much is in them, and essentially they're left destitute. Now, that is a horrible thing, and it's definitely a worst case scenario, but those are the perils of deciding to be with someone and committing to someone in a financial sense. So as a woman, I definitely advocate for you knowing what's happening with your money, understanding where the money is going, and having complete transparency with your partner. And if they're not able to be transparent with you, that would be a red flag. If they're hiding something, if there are secrets, there's not going to be progress. And that person is proving themselves not to be trustworthy, in which case is the relationship safe in the first place. So if you can, choose someone, or not if you can, 100% choose someone who has a track record of making strong financial decisions. Someone that you can trust with money, because it's a huge part of relationships, and to act like it's not, as if everything is just about love, is very naive. And I know for myself, getting married in my early 20s, all you care about is love. All you care about is how you feel and your emotions, but it doesn't pay the bills. There's many songs about that, and they're not wrong. Love doesn't pay the bills. Love doesn't get you a house. Love doesn't help you save a deposit. Love doesn't feed your kids. It's cute. But there are more things to factor in than just love, and money is a big one. So let's not ignore it. So in a nutshell, learn how to manage your finances. I will do my best to teach you what I know, and when I become rich, not if, when, I will make sure that I am transparent with you about how to do that so that you can do it for yourself. Now, luckily, me and your dad, we have a little junior ISA for you that we're contributing to, so that, you know, you've got a little bit stashed away when you come into adulthood. But I guess knowing how to manage that when you eventually receive it is going to be key to you not flitting money away, deciding to buy yourself designer shoes and bags and all of the regalia that comes with what the media says it is to be rich, flaunting wealth, but retaining it and making wise investments. So lesson number 3, money is not the root of all evil, but the love of money is the root of all evil. And so I would advise you to keep on top of your finances, be in control of them so that they don't control you. Above all else, be generous. It's a strange thing, but there's a law that the more that you get, the more that you give, the more that you get. I don't understand it, but evidence would show that it's true. The most generous people I know are the people that tend to have the most and who never lack. I think about your nanny. She's one of the most generous people I know. I think about your grandma, who's worked incredibly hard her whole life, but she will never lack because of how she has opened her hands and her heart to so many people. And I know for one, the day that I become rich enough to do so, that lady's getting a house. So mummy, if you're watching this, when I get rich, I'm getting you a house. Lesson number 3.